we'll hear conversation, which is not nice, but yeah. There we go.
Awesome.
You should be able to see my screen now.
Yeah, we can. Definitely can see your screen now.
Beautiful. Would you like me to start this off?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start with introduction, then I'm gonna introduce you to the community as well. So, hey community, welcome to another AMA session. In here we have Crypto Miguel from the Gmeta One. So he's gonna be presenting this project, and yeah, Miguel, you want to tell us about you and how you got involved into the crypto space?
All right. Just before that, I'm gonna ask you to unmute or allow to speak when their time comes. To just a few people that I got here. I'll ask Andy to raise his hand, so then Caleb can unmute him. And
Okay.
I don't know if Rich. I don't think Rich is here yet. He'll be here when he comes. He already knows the drill. He'll raise his hand. Okay,
Awesome.
I can see Andy has got it. Okay, good. And there's always I think Sylvia's here as well. Sylvia, raise your hand as well. Sylvia's my wife, my partner in crime.
Okay. She's the one.
Obviously.
She's the one called Boss Ismail.
Yeah, that's it.
That's me.
Awesome.
Yes. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Great to
Miguel,
be here.
Yeah, I mean, we're happy to have you as well, and we're looking
Thank you.
forward to this. Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful. All right, so let's start this one. My name is Miguel. I've been in online. I've been online since the year 2000 or even before. In the year 2000, I was already promoting a project. So online marketing has been with me for over 20 years now. And I kept going. I had my first experience related to metaverse with Second Life in around the year 2009, 2010. And that it really intrigued me. And a few months ago, a good friend of mine, Richmond, I don't know if he's on the call. If he's on the call, he'll raise his hand. But Richmond is part of the team. Richmond was telling me a lot about a guy that was bugging him about the metaverse. And then we saw what happened when Facebook changed into Meta. And we decided, you know what? This is the time. This is when it's going to happen. This is when people are going to start engaging and using or starting going towards metaverse. And that's what we did. We started just that's how the idea of Gmeta came along. Now, Gmeta One is not really just another metaverse or a digital universe platform. That's not really the essence of what we're doing. Gmeta One is a hybrid metaverse ecosystem where we're working with development, with networking, real estate, education, and a lot more. The final objective of Gmeta One is really to create bridges between all or most digital universes, because it's funny that people say, "Oh, the metaverse," and 90 or even more percentage of the population doesn't even realize the metaverse doesn't exist. so that I find that really funny. It's metaverse as such, it does not actually exist. What exists is various different digital universes, and the metaverse will only exist when there are bridges between those metaverses become real when I can go from a digital universe called Decentraland with my profile, with my avatar, and I'm actually be able to use that same avatar on Somnium Space or Sandbox or maybe not exactly the same avatar, but something very similar, which is going to be difficult. Why? Because they're all made on different technologies, right? So this is what we are. This is where we stand, and you can see on your screens, architects of metaverse. That's what Gmeta is all about. We are architects of metaverse. We're here to create those bridges that will eventually create the metaverse. So we're much bigger than just a digital universe, even knowing we are creating a digital universe. So that's me.
That's really amazing, and that's something you say that I definitely agree with you, where you say that there are a couple of people that don't know about the metaverse yet, and that is really, really true, right? Why the slight people who has a little bit of idea, those who are who get themselves involved with games and and stuff like that. Why there could be a couple of people who don't really play games. All they care so much about is investing, getting some profit, and forget about the project. And I believe there are a couple of people like that in the space. So I totally agree with you when you say lots of people out there don't know about metaverse. So I mean, we'll be so happy that the Gmeta is not just gonna tell us about how it's gonna benefit each and every one of us. It's also gonna be here to educate us about what makes the metaverse unique and what makes it where we can put our attention in. So first of all, my question to you now would be, what is Gmeta One? Why is it called Gmeta One? We'd love to know that as well.
That's brilliant. Great question. G for global, but not only just in terms of global reach as the world, but the global also in the extent of what we actually got as utility, because it's so much. So it's a global environment. Meta, because it's related to metaverse. We are architects of metaverse. And one, because we want to create that one space, that one place that you go there and you actually got access to all the other digital universes, So that's why it's Global Metaverse One, Gmeta One. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, that it does answer my question. So the next question is, what is Gmeta all about? What problem are you guys trying to solve, or how can we, my community, the investors here, the influencers here, how can they benefit from Gmeta?
Okay, we are at this stage we are creating a platform, creating those bridges, and we are already purchasing real estate, or not real estate, but parcels in other digital universes. So we got a few in Crypto Voxels, we got in Decentraland, we got in Somnium Space, we got a whole world in Somnium Space, where we are already creating some bridges. Okay, we obviously not everything can be done at the same time, but we are already in the process of doing that, which is the ultimate goal for the metaverse, really, and for Gmeta One. So that's really where we are aiming. For that, we are currently raising $5 million to help build all of those bridges, not all of those bridges, because to be honest, any project that you see related to metaverse, they will be raising a lot more, not just $5 million. But $5 million is what we need to actually start. So $5 million, 2.5 million will go into a token liquidity. That token is what will drive Gmeta One, what will create resources, and not only that, where all the utility in Gmeta One will be used. So, for example, if someone wants to purchase land land in Gmeta One verse, that will be done with our token. If anyone wants to get their own like profile or avatar with Gmeta One verse, then they will need to use the Gmeta One token. So that everything related, if you want to learn about the metaverse, you will need to use our token. So that's how it goes. So 2.5 million will go into lock liquidity on this token, and the other 2.5 million will be to use to actually build the bridges, purchase land, build our own digital universe. And I don't know if any of you have seen our digital universe, but if you want, I can even pass a tiny little short video that will show our digital universe being developed. It is actually pretty awesome. Would you like me to share that video? It's very short. It's like 1 minute or less.
Please go ahead.
Yeah.
Man, I go by all kind of names. Yo, my nickname's got nicknames. Nitro, nice flow, the sixth man off the bench, the foot soldier in the trench, the black Santa, all that. First of all, let me tell you the name is Luke Kane. Call me Black College cause I make you feel the pain. This an underground hit for my homies to ride to. Skip to the loo when you're riding through my zoo. Bears and gorillas, even orangutans. The lions and the monkeys all speaking my slang. We all paper chasers with a different disguise on. I spy on green guys, that's why I got mine on. Jackson and Franklin, frankly I don't like what I gotta do to keep Jack from fainting. Nah, I ain't complaining, just venting a little. Turn my headphones up, son, and mic a little. I got the same attitude as Malcolm Little. X marks the...
So there you go. We not only just say that we have a digital universe, we actually building it, we actually doing it. Is not like a whole speculation. and on our calls, we do calls every single day from Monday to Friday. We do 2 calls a day. One is live on social media, so it goes on Twitter, on Facebook, on everywhere. And the other one is a call that we do for our community in our chat, which is an absolutely awesome community. Big shout out to all Gmeta One community. You guys are absolutely amazing, and you know the drill. Put a 7 in the chat. Put a 7 in the chat. Sorry, I get very excited with our community. It's very, very good. I love our community.
I mean, that's really, really awesome. You know, I mean, the video alone it shows how serious and how dedicated you guys are, and I really love the graphics, and I love the design as well. It's really amazing. Another thing I would like to commend you for, it's the fact that you've been keeping your community as one. I know you must not have seen me in your VCs lately, but I pass around to see what's happening in the group, and I see a couple of the time you guys are always in the VC, you know, and stuff like that. That alone shows how, you know, how dedicated and how you try to get the community involved and stuff like that. So let's proceed with the Gmeta, right? In regards to the X state, you say a couple of people can get themselves involved with an exit just by getting your token and stuff like that. So I'd like to know how can those who for example, are crypto restricted in some certain country, right? And they have involvement in getting an exit. How can they get involved with your token? Do they have to use the real world money tree, or there's a way you guys? I mean, there's a different possibility you guys have offered them to get involved with the project, because I believe there's some countries that have been restricted from crypto and stuff like that.
All right. Now, one of the things, and it's good that you say you mentioned this about restrictions with countries and everything, but one of the things that we are getting, what we're doing is a utility token. Okay, so we're not offering people like ownership of the company or anything like that. Okay, that's very important, and we are very, very, very strict with compliance. And I'm not putting restricted compliance into the users. I'm not saying that they have to follow these rules or no. First, we look at ourselves. Okay, what can we do for everything that we do to be compliant? That's one of our main focuses, and we actually hired a compliance officer. He's actually been ill. He was supposed to be here on the call, but he's been very ill, so he wasn't unable to. But I tell you what, we're very focused on getting everything that we do to be compliant as possible everywhere in the world. And we have prepared a few things. I cannot tell them yet because they are finalizing. But we prepared a lot to what's coming in the future, because you guys don't realize, but there's a lot of regulations, a lot of things that are going to happen very, very close future related to NFTs, to metaverse, to tokens, to cryptocurrencies. So there's a lot of things. And thank God for the compliance officer that we have. He's already prepared to all of what is coming in the future. So that's really awesome. But anyone who do want to purchase, who sees Gmeta One, this is awesome. This is a great project. This is something that's going to be here long term. Guys, we're not a pump and dump. If anyone is looking for a pump and dump to buy today and be rich tomorrow, we are not that. Gmeta One is not that. And I say it to everyone. If someone is thinking of buying today and to make money tomorrow or next week or next month, please don't buy. Please don't be involved in Gmeta. But if you are looking for a project which is long-term, which is going to be here for the long haul, which is going to be even when everything else crashes, Gmeta One will still stand due to all the compliance that we've done right at this stage, right now at the foundation. Then welcome to the family, guys. Okay, welcome to the family. And it's easy as this. You go onto gmeta.one to register. You press on join pre-sale. If you have someone's referral link, that's awesome. Use their referral link. If you don't have it, you can just press join pre-sale, and it will give you a form. On that form, you'll have to use a BUSD or a Binance Smart Chain wallet. Okay, a Binance Smart Chain wallet. Make sure it's from a MetaMask or Trust wallet. Okay, that's the best. Why? Because Gmeta One will bridge. Guys, we're creating bridges with everything, right? And one of the main things to create bridge with is with the network. Okay, so we're bridging also into. We're starting on the BSC network on the Binance Smart Chain. Then we are bridging into Ethereum and Polygon. Okay, Ethereum and Polygon. And that's really Ethereum because it's one of the best networks, even knowing the fees are extremely high. And then Polygon because it's just awesome. And fees are so low, right? But for OpenSea, anything related to NFTs, and that's something that, as you guys can see on the screen, there's something that we're doing a lot of stuff with NFTs, a lot. Actually, I'll show you one just in just a few seconds. But yeah, so it will be bridging into Ethereum and Polygon. And obviously, when you register, you go in here, and then if you do want to purchase, you just scroll down to this part here. You slide. We're currently on round 2, okay? We're currently on round 2. Then whatever you want to purchase, you slide to the amount that you are comfortable with, okay? To the amount that you're comfortable with. And you just choose whatever coin you want to purchase with. So, for example, let's say Litecoin. Let's say you want to purchase $150. Let's say I fully understand. Because as soon as you purchase, even knowing our official token is not out, you get a pre-alpha token, okay? As GMOPA, Gmeta One pre-alpha token. And then you press purchase. It will give you a QR code. You just send whatever amount it's showing here to the wallet that is showing here. Make sure you count with the fees on your wallets. That's it. That's as simple as that. Now, it's very, very important. Why do we send a GMOPA token straight to your wallet, even knowing the official token is not launched? And I know the question is coming, so I'm answering it straight away. I'm doing my job and your job, Caleb. What's up here, man? What's going on?
No, I mean, keep going. I mean, we actually enjoying the conversation.
I do this like every day, so I just go with the flow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, please keep going. Please keep going.
Now, why do we put a token? First is compliance, guys. Compliance, and then we are building, because our token, as I said earlier, is 2.5 million. They're going into liquidity, to lock liquidity. No one will be able to touch it, okay? And the other 2.5 million is what we're going to work to build the digital universe, to build bridges. Well, to start, because we'll need a lot more. But this token right here, right now, the one you get on your wallet, is something that is going to be used to create utility. Okay, utility. How are we going to do that? Very simple. We are at the moment creating a DApp where people will be actually be able to use that token. The ones that want to, okay, the ones that want to, they are able to purchase that token and actually buy products, services. Like imagine the NFTs that were put out. You can purchase with that token. The road names for the digital universe that we're creating, billboards in our various digital universe parcels that we got in the different digital universes that we are in. It's products. There's digital products. I just did a test a few days ago. It worked absolutely incredible. So I'm actually made the first purchase in GMOPA. Okay, I was buying my own product, but it was a test, right? But it worked, and that's what gets us really exciting, because imagine a token with 2.5 million in liquidity in a DeFi exchange, something has never been seen before. So it'll be talked by everyone. And then with pre-established utility, so a token that already has utility even before it's already is launched, is officially launched. That's insane, and it's never been seen in the industry, and we're doing it. There you go, Colette.
Awesome. That's really awesome. You know, this is actually not just a presentation. My opinion, this is actually an education, right? I just love the way you made everything even easier for me. Because normally I will be going through white paper, going through the website.
Trying to find the questions, right? Trying to find the questions, answer the questions.
Exactly. So it just made it more easier for me and stuff like that. And now I'm quite I think, should I say, I'm gonna keep some questions away because you've emphasized more on the questions. But just to break this down, especially to those who might be new here in the space, right? Some who might be newbies who don't have much experience. I would love us to break this down a little bit. How are we gonna do that? I'm gonna be asking some few questions as well, so that they can get every information just for them to fit into the project as well. So the next question I'm gonna be asking you is, since you've touched more about how it's also gonna be beneficial for those who don't have who are not crypto and who are crypto restricted as well. So my next question to you will be, what about those who don't have experience? Did you guys kind of provide like a video? I know you've been mentioning, should I say, you've been explaining how people can get involved, but the truth is, as you've been mentioned, I believe lots of people will eventually come to my DM and tell me, "Hey, Caleb, while I was listening to that, I really still didn't understand," and stuff like that. So did you guys kind of make a video available whereby maybe a new investor can just come in and go through every details on a video form, just for them to understand every meaning in regards to the Gmeta One?
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful question. But to answer that question, okay, because I don't want to take the credit. If I speak about it, I'll take the credit, and then everyone thinks, "Wow, this Miguel guy is crazy." No. I don't want to take the credit. Can I please bring? I hope he's here. Andy, are you there?
Certainly am.
Guys, meet Andy. Andy is a good friend of mine. We've done a few projects before, and every single time we are working together, he completely amazes me not only with his capacity of what is a professional of, but the way he is, the everything. But without further ado, let me allow Andy. Andy, the floor is all yours. Tell me, what have we done? What have we done to actually help all of those just starting, or all of those just getting in here?
Yeah, well, the idea is obviously we just give you all the tools. Now, just to let you know, myself and Miguel, we've been working together in some shape or form for 3 years now, actually, Miguel, believe it or not. I'm just thinking about that.
Yeah.
But
on daily basis, right?
Yeah, and as a team, guys, anybody listening, if you like football or soccer, as they call it in the States for some reason, we're like that. We've got a team, but the backbone of that team, there's always constant players in a team. Like there's always a goalkeeper, there's always a midfielder, there's always a striker. The spine of that team hasn't changed at all for the last 2.5 years, really. So we all know each other. We all know how we work. And the idea with me, I create videos. I created that video you saw. Miguel actually took the footage. Yeah, Miguel took the footage in our metaverse. I just made it look and sound nice using a friend of ours' music. But the idea was, as Miguel is showing you right now, that you have all the tools that you need to share this, to make it easy for people to get involved. We've actually got a video run through that not only tells you how to sign up, it actually even tells you how to convert your wallet to Binance Smart Chain, for example. If you get somebody who's got a Trust wallet or MetaMask wallet, it actually tells them how to change that from Ethereum to Binance Smart Chain. So we put a lot of detail into that because we are aware that people have various levels of expertise. I'm sure a lot of people in this group, they're crypto savvy, but not everybody is. Not everybody is. We understand that. Plus, we've got numerous teaser videos which explain various aspects of the proposition, because we have promotions here as well, which I'm sure we'll tell you about, because every round you've got the chance to win. We give away 40 NFTs every round. That's 200 NFTs every round of 1 million. And we also give away to 5 lucky winners an Oculus Quest 2 virtual reality headset. There's Miguel showing you that on screen right now. So we've got videos.
Teamwork. Teamwork.
Yeah, we've got videos that explain that. We've got videos that explain. In fact, we don't suggest you do your due diligence. We actually show you where to find the information. We're not hiding from anybody here. We are 100% transparent. We've got a video that tells you how to conduct your due diligence, where to find the information. We've got a video that explains our NFT giveaway. We've got a video that explains our VIP giveaway as well. So as you say, we'll just keep building those as and when they're needed. Sometimes they'll say to me, oh, we need a video for this, or we need a video for that, or other occasions, I'll just know what we need a video for and I'll go and do it. And we'll keep doing them all the time. Hopefully that answers your question.
Let me just add one more thing to that. Also, one for all new people, and this is something that I think is very important, because Andy creates all of these support materials. But if people don't know how to get to these support materials, then is useless, right? Because some people don't even know how to do the research to find those materials. Obviously, our community is absolutely incredible. Well, we got, and some of them are here. I thank you to all the ones that turned up from our community to this awesome AMA. GFR is here. We got Rich, my man, Rich. We got Alicia. We got, well, there's so many. George is here. Oh my God, there's quite a few. Tony Gray, Rebecca. There's quite a few. It's actually quite a good list here. So all of our community, when someone brand new comes in, we welcome them and we make sure that they know what their needs. And if they need something, we got some really easy triggers set up on our Telegram that when someone needs, for example, a video for this, anyone on our community has been there for like a few days, they know how to, they just do /trigger and they get a whole list of triggers that they can use to find out what is the utility in the token, how to add the token to their MetaMask, how to add their token to their Trust Wallet, what is Gmeta all about, what is the contract address for the GMOPA token. So, and anyone, if you're there like a few days in our Telegram group, straight away you'll realize, oh, so that's easy, /trigger. Wow. So hope that answers your question, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, it does as well. I mean, the question is actually not just for me. Actually, basically, people who might be new and want to get themselves involved with Gmeta One, you know.
Well, so, I tell you what, anyone who gets involved while we're on the call, I got a special thing for them. Okay, if anyone purchases $50 or more of our GMO token, we do this on live calls, on our calls, and on this one we do the up to 10 people per call, up to 10 people. If there's more, then only the first 10 will get it. Okay, but they get a very special NFT just like this one. So let me show you, just like these ones here. You see? Very special NFT, and they can even, like, we can even add a song to it. Let me see, there was like a one with a song. Let me see, this one, for example. If you press here, Stin is a very, very awesome community member in Gmeta One. Is really, really cool. He actually plays, so his star actually has a song in it. You see, when you press on it, it actually has a song. So that's cool. And not only that, now what we use these stars for, these stars is really just a representation, a way to say thank you to action takers and to our community members that are contributing in some way. You know what I mean? So we use these stars to actually do our walkway. You see here, this is one of our this is our Gmeta Heights, is our apartment building in Crypto Voxels, and these they actually go here as NFTs, which is really nice. I can even show you. Let me see, like see a parcel. So this is my account here, and Gmeta Heights. I'm actually going to show you inside the metaverse. A lot of you have never been inside the metaverse, huh? There we go. This is there's Sylvia here. That's my wife on her motorbike. And let it load. In a few seconds, you will see all the stars here. Like a few of the stars here. There's more to add actually. Sometimes because I'm on a call, it just takes a little bit. Oh, they're loading now. You see? And these stars, for example, if I press, let me see, millionaire. Let me press the millionaire star. She requested to put a song.
Money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money.
This star is about to be sent to her wallet, and she actually got it on OpenSea. So if she wants, she can even put it for sale. It's up to her, or wait until it actually gains value. All right. So that's something cool that we do on every single call. That's something new. Okay.
I think I mean after the AM, I'm gonna be getting one of those NFTs. So anyway, that's really a great information, and yeah, I mean we're gonna get back to the NFTs, but like I said, I just want us to break this down so everyone can get every detail, because from what I can see, Gmeta One has a lot of information and a lot of things in store. If you don't break them down, a couple of people won't be able to catch them, except maybe they'll have to go into come into your Telegram channel and ask some questions, which of course they have to do that. But just for people to get to understand the reason why we're here, we have to try to break it down for them as well. So you've explained in regards to how they can get involved through a video, which is really, really amazing. I mean, that's for the new investors and the new base investors. So now I want to get more details in regards to the X-State. So I just want to know, because normally in a country, let's take for example in Africa, if you want to get an X-State, there's always this sum of for example, we all know how an X-State can be kind of expensive to a certain level, depending on the kind of X-State you want. So what I would like to know is, does Gmeta One gives you a certain percentage? Let's say, for example, I get an X-State, right, and I was able to get out with your token. Do I have a percentage as a return for getting an X-State on Gmeta One?
No. If for example, if you purchase a parcel in Gmeta One, is that what you're asking?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If you purchase a parcel, then that parcel is yours. It will be an NFT, and that NFT is yours. If you want to resell the NFT on OpenSea or anything, then it's up to you. But we're not providing users with earnings on that. Okay, we do staking, but to users that hold over 1 billion GMOPA or Gmeta One tokens. Okay, we have set a percentage that will go to them, and we're also putting 300,000 into that pool. So it's one pool that is for the users who actually get the top 10 positions. So if we go on the pre-sale that is actually showing here 10 FTs. So it's actually 200 NFTs in total. So 200 people will have those NFTs that they can stake for lifetime rewards with initial pool of $300,000. So that's one of ways to stake NFTs. But these are special NFTs that you get on the end of each round. Okay, and then is the holders of over 1 billion tokens. If you have more than 1 billion tokens, then you get a share of 0.5%, which is a fee on every single transaction of those tokens. So that's the staking that we got. Hope more will be introduced. You know, there will be more things introduced. But as a starting point, this is what we have right now.
Great. That's really great. So, which means that I have to get a full bag ready, because I really love staking, because I mean at first I really don't love staking because of some certain reason, but at the moment right now I've been getting myself involved with some certain of project and they deal with staking, and it's been going well. So I'm kind of thinking how the staking with Gmeta One, how it works. Let's say, for example, I get that 1 billion token. Does it mean that I have to stake for 1 year before I will be able to get a reward and stake? Or does it mean that I can stake my token any period of time I want and I can get it off any period of time I want as well? I'd like to know that.
On every transaction, 0.5% will go into the pool and will be shared with all the stakeholders. So if there's only 5 stakeholders, hey, those 5 people will get a share of the pool. If there's 100, there won't be that many. That's the thing, because there's only users with over 1 billion tokens, or with the NFTs that were awarded for performance. You know, the top 10 on each category, and these are the categories here on the screen. So top 10 recruiters, top 10 team builders, top 10 contributors, and top 10 investors.
That's really amazing. So my next question, thanks for explaining that. My next question to you would be, coming back to the real estate. My next question to you is, let's say, for example, right, I refer someone, because, for example, that certain countries whereby once you refer someone to get an estate, they get a bonus for the referral and stuff like that. So what if, for example, I referred someone to come get an estate and he was able to use, he came through my referral and eventually purchased that estate. Will I have a percentage for referring that person to get an estate?
Man, I tell you what. I'm going to bring the guy. That, I love talking about this, but if I keep I can talk the whole day about Gmeta. And my wife, I tell you what, my wife will even tell you, it's not only during the day, it's during the night as well. Right, Sylvia?
Absolutely. Well, we're actually meeting in the metaverse. Our days are in the metaverse.
Can you believe that? We speak more in the metaverse than we speak in real life. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, but let me bring up a very good friend of mine. I hope he's here. I hope he hasn't left, actually. He's a busy guy. He's got various projects. He does different things, but he's a busy guy. But I hope, Rich, are you there? If you're there, unmute, my friend. Rich.
I'm here.
Rich is someone that I know for just a few years. And actually, when I met this guy, I hated this guy. And I think I hated him because he's very similar to me, right? And it wasn't that I hated him like to the sense I want to kill him or anything like that. No, not in that sense. No, I didn't get along. And then once I met the person, actually when we started talking, when we started maturing ideas, when we started realizing that we were so alike, is like, oh my God, this is my brother that I've been missing all my life, and now I found him. That's how I feel about Richmond. Richmond, help me out here, man. They're asking if we offer something when someone registers, like if there's an affiliate. So, Rich,
Yeah,
how are you, buddy?
I heard the question. Thank you so much for this. First of all, to you for hosting this AMA is amazing, and thanks for all these wonderful people on the call listening to my annoying voice and Miguel annoying voice. Okay? Sometimes you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. but I've been into a lot of crypto project, okay, and I have seen the pump and dump. All those coins have come, make noise, and go. And you realize that a lot of people share information, but they don't get reward, right? So that the whole concept of Gmeta token is for you to get as much as token in the front end, especially those people who are sharing this project with other people before we go live. Okay, so we decided that we create a referral link. Anybody that register with your referral link, and if that person buy $100, guess what? You're also gonna have $100 bonus. It's like you purchasing a brand new $100, okay, referral bonus, which is the token. So if somebody buy $5, you're also gonna get $5 worth of the token. Somebody buy $10, you're also gonna get $10 worth of the token just by the person using your link, and that's just the front row. When those people also begin to share the link, guess what? You're gonna make 50% on the second level. We got first level and the second level. It's just that simple. It's just to say thank you for those people that help in the system to grow. So really, you can come and activate your account with $5 or $10, right? And the person who invited you also gonna make either $5 or $10. And then you can go and share this with somebody who buy $100,000 worth of the token. Guess what? You will also have $100,005 worth of the token. It's 100% match whatever they purchase the token, and then the second level is 50% match. So that's how. But guess what? Once we go live, this goes away. Once we go live, all this goes away because all these coins be coming in and out. We all share. I was one of the people. I've seen a lot of, and I purchased a lot of token myself too. But you don't have the chance at the beginning to make 100% token match or 50% token match. You don't get that chance. So that's what Gmeta is bringing to the table. All right, very simple.
Wow, that's really amazing. And this have left me with lots of questions. Don't you think this AMA is gonna be more than like 3 hours? The truth is he did mention, Rich did mention something earlier. He said that you're only gonna get this since it's not live. I mean, why can't I keep on having this once the project is live? Because it's gonna make it more interesting, especially to those who just came in late. I mean they get the opportunity to listen to a point whereby you have to refer someone, right? And once you refer someone, maybe he gets $5,000 to $10,000, $100, and you have the same value of token, just like the same person who got involved. I mean, it's really gonna be a great idea, especially if it's for a long term. What do you guys think about that?
You're talking about having the same percentage when it goes live?
Exactly.
Oh no, it can be like that because
No.
I don't think, Miguel, you can break more on that, but it can be like, because once it goes live, it's on the blockchain. is that's it. No more referral, no none of those things will happen ever again. It's just to raise the funds and saying thank you for the people who are sharing. Once you go on the blockchain, no more.
This what you see here is a launch pad. Okay, so instead of using like pink slips or whatever the name
Pink
of that
Cell,
thing is,
Pink Cell.
Pink Cell. Instead of using Pink Cell or a similar platform, and they keep a percentage. No, we want to reward the users that actually get our tokens. You know, so when someone wants to purchase something, wants to purchase a parcel, and they're actually purchasing the token to purchase that parcel, guess what? While it's on pre-sale, yeah, people will get rewarded 100% and 50% if from second level, right? But we can't. It's not actually feasible to do it after it's launched, because then you will damage the value of the token. You know, as pre-launch we can do it, but after official launch of the token we can't. Why? Because remember, we're putting 2.5 million in liquidity. We cannot mint any more tokens. So to actually reward 100 or 50%, we would have to get tokens from someone, right? And would devalue. We would have to buy and sell, and most likely sell from like main wallets or marketing wallets, which is not good. You would damage the value of the token. So once the pre-sale finishes, that's it. We won't have this anymore. Obviously, there will be other incentives coming.
No. Let me add something, Miguel. Let me add something.
Yeah.
Just like Miguel just said, this is like a Pink Cell, a private pre-sale. Over there, when you go and you join a private sale, nobody give you reward of 100% or 50%. But over here we have it, and this particular page that you see is actually once this goes live, guess what? People, any other company have to use Gmeta token to basically to buy this for them, for us to give them this launch pad so they can use on their crypto project, and that money is actually go into staking for those people who can stake, like the people who have the token to stake, and then also the NFT holders, they can actually stake. So we are creating nothing but utility on the token before we go live. Okay, so this launch pad will be live for any crypto, anybody out there who wants to create cryptocurrency, whatever. They can use the same launch pad, just like a Pink Cell, and all the tokens that is coming in will go into the staking as well.
Beautiful. And you just mentioned the keyword utility. Guys, any good token or coin has to have a utility behind. Otherwise, it's just another meme coin where people will do a pump and dump, and that's it. Utility is what will keep most good coins afloat. And talking about utility, just listen to this. This is what is going to come out on our DApp very soon, even before the official launch. This is like within days, maximum 1 or 2 weeks, okay? A DApp where we offer utility on our GMOPA. So Gmeta One verse NFT land, you'll be able to use the token for that. You'll be able to use the token for utility buildings for Gmeta One verse. You'll be able to buy imagine the fire station in our digital universe. The museum in our now you can say that museum is yours. NFT road names. So road names of our digital universe, you'll be able to put your own names. Okay. Venue rentals. So we already done a few rentals in our Gmeta One arena in Crypto Voxels. Just listen, just 3 of these events, just 3, okay? We've done more with a few DJs and everything, but just 3 of these events. One was South by Southwest, the first metaverse event by South by Southwest. If someone doesn't know what South by Southwest is, search about it. Gmeta One SXSW. Gmeta One SXSW, South by Southwest. We've done Miami NFT Week, where you had Grant Cardone, you had Mark Cuban, and a lot of other celebrities. If you go to our parcel right now, we still have the last event that we did there with Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa, if you don't know Wiz Khalifa, there's a very, very famous song from Fast and Furious when O'Brien, it was Brian, yeah, Brian, one of the main characters died, and they did a really nice song. That's Wiz Khalifa. If you go on our parcel right now, and you can go, it's very easy, is gmeta1.land, gmeta1.land. It'll take us straight to our Crypto Voxels parcel, and you'll see it's all like, it's completely white labeled to Wiz Khalifa event. That was really, really cool. So we're already doing that. You'll be able to use your GMOPA to create your own events. Monuments in Gmeta One verse. NFT wearables, building contracting services. If you want to build something in the metaverse, you can contact us. Let us know. We will help you out. Billboard purchases, billboard rentals, digital universe activations. If you want to get into the metaverse, you'll be able to use our GMOPA, and we'll actually take it through on how to buy parcels, how to create your avatar, on how to do all of that. Digital universe, metaverse education, virtual companies formations, VLLC and VLTD. That's unseen. It doesn't exist yet. We are doing it. We got it already. University level education, where you can even get a diploma, an official diploma from a university, and advertising service, and loads. There's loads coming. So that's just an essence. I didn't even speak about any of the products. That's just a little tiny touch on the utility of GMOPA, even before it's launched.
That's really amazing, and that's actually a lot of information as well. And you know what, Mauti, if you want to get involved with this token, please come use my referral link.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. You should do it.
Definitely, sir, without any question.
Man, to be honest, it's really, really amazing, because getting the same amount of token, it's unbelievable, right? Because I've seen a couple of projects and they did something similar to this. It's referral link, but the amount of token you might get in return, it might be, should I say, maybe 20% or 10% of the token. Let's say, for example, somebody get involved with, let's say, $10,000. You might just get maybe 20% or 10% of the token in return just for referring the person. But I mean, man, look at this. All you have to do is you use my referral link. If I should get involved with just $10,000, I get $10,000 as well. If it's $100, if it's $50, I get the same amount of token. So in my opinion, I think this is really, really amazing, and great job, guys. So, but I would like to go more into details about the NFTs, because now we're getting involved with the metaverse, right? So how is the NFTs implemented with the Gmeta One? How is it connected with Gmeta One? We'd like to get information about that as well.
Brother, that is an awesome question, because almost everything is related to NFT. So if you let me show you. Let me go here actually, and let me go on, for example, my collections. Let me go. These are NFTs that are related to our project. Like just here, for example, there's over 200 NFTs, and this is connected to Gmeta One and Crypto Voxels. So those are wearables. So everything that you can think of in Gmeta One digital universe or the parcels, or there's NFTs attached to it. Okay, so the land itself is an NFT. The avatars are NFT. The road names are NFTs. Anything that you can think of. Well, even for example, when I told you the company's registrations, the VLLC and VLTD, you get an NFT certificate that actually entitles you as the owner of that company. How incredible is that? So that's how we tie everything in our project with NFTs. And obviously, then we got those NFTs where, like the ones we award, there's nothing at the moment. There's nothing really that creates value onto those NFTs. But when Gmeta One grow, and it will grow, because you can see how our passion is, how our community passion is. Why? Because this vision, we are architects of metaverse. We are doing something that most have not realized that is actually necessary, you know, and it is necessary. It will be necessary. People will need to go from one world to another, and you don't want to be going, for example, from Decentraland into CryptoVoxels and being CryptoVoxels naked, right? You want to look just like you were in Decentraland, or something very, very, very similar. And that's the sort of bridges that we're doing. And not only that, for example, for if someone wants to do an event, and let's say in CryptoVoxels, there's a way that you can actually close the event to everyone else. And so people will need a specific NFT to get into that event. And guess what? You can find that NFT on our digital universe in Mark or Peter's museum is inside. There is a portal, and to get in the portal, you need to go in with an NFT. So you go there, you click on the portal, you got your NFT, boom, you can go to that event, that exclusive event in CryptoVoxels. Those are the sort of bridges that will really create a lot of hype. Will make the industry go, wow, 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 wow. Man, so that's how we tie. There's so many things that can be done with NFTs. Is crazy. Absolutely.
Miguel, sorry, I went. Yes, so Miguel didn't said yet here about one thing we're also doing in CryptoVoxels. So we got this building there that Miguel was showing where we have our stars. But guys, this building is actually apartment buildings. And if you ever wanted to have your own place in a metaverse, you can rent one of those apartments for only $50 a month, guys, 50 USD a month. And you can have one of those apartments for whole month, and you can use it how you wish. So I can see Miguel is going there, and he can show you one of our users made absolutely amazing place of his apartment, and he's using it as a gallery and actually as a shop. All of those NFTs are for sale, guys. You can just go there and see. You can buy every single thing he got there, and that's one of the utilities also. So thank you. I thought I have to share about that as well.
That was good. That was good. Obviously, to rent the apartment, guess what you need? Can anyone guess what they need to rent the apartment? GMOPA.
Yeah, before you continue, I just want to say, do you see why it's very, very important to take your wife everywhere you go?
Thank you so much.
You just create trouble. You just create trouble.
Not everywhere. Not everywhere.
That was really a great information as well. I mean, I totally understand Miguel as well. The truth is that, like what I said earlier, Gmeta One has a lot of information, and the truth is we might not be able to touch on everything today, but we want to touch basically on the basic aspects so that anyone here who gets to understand the basic can get himself involved. Either join your Telegram channel and join you guys and keep on asking more information about the Gmeta One. So so I'm gonna proceed with my next question so that we can also get a question as well from the community. So I'm gonna ask you just few more questions. Then I will want to draw attention to our community as well, especially those who have questions to ask you about the project. So now let's get into marketing, right? We've spoken about.
I was hoping you would ask that.
Yeah, I mean it's important because you can have a great plan. You can have. I mean, I've seen a couple of projects out there. Looking at their utility, it's so great, but they don't have enough funds to market the project. So So I would like to know how you guys have been marketing the project to let it get lots of exposure, and what marketing plans have you guys implemented on Gmeta One to make it go pretty far?
Okay, at start, when we just started raising funds and everything, we hired one of the top, well, if it's not the number one marketing digital marketing company out there, they're very, very, very close to it. They're very good. And as you can see, if you type Gmeta One, and I did that here live with you guys. You can see my screen. That's my screen right there. And I just put Gmeta One. And if you scroll down, you'll see a load of information about Gmeta One. A load on Reddit, Facebook, the B Times, on OpenSea, obviously, because we're there. But then when you keep going, you'll start realizing there's a load of articles. For example, Cointelegraph, there's a few there. There's so many. If you just keep going, you'll find a load. Coin Alpha, Bitcoinist. There's articles in various languages, not just in English. There's in various languages. CoinMarketBag, investing.com, the Coin News, Crypto News. We are absolutely everywhere. So yeah, we did our part. Now we did, and we keep doing it. This is a constant thing. This is what we are doing right now. But now we're more focused on community. Let's reward the community for everything that we do. So we do the voice calls every day. We reward the community for all those social media interactions, like for example on Twitter, on Facebook, on the various social media. We're at this stage, we're more focused on our community. We want our community, our right hands, right? Because our community is really our right hands, the ones that are like in the front line, right? Those are the ones who they actually get rewarded in prizes and challenges. We're always, every single day, we do a challenge, we do some contest. We have a lot of fun on our calls. And you can see a lot of them are actually here on the call right now. And this is something that is ongoing. This is something we're always doing. Always doing.
That's great. That's really amazing. Getting to find you guys. Can I say Gmeta One on Wikipedia?
Actually, I don't know. I never put on Wikipedia.
I mean, that's gonna be lovely as well. You know.
I tell you what, that's a great, awesome. Oh no, no, just gemstones. No, it's not Gmeta One. That's a great idea, man.
Yeah. So,
hey, Rich, let's hire this guy.
well, that's only if you're ready to give me half of the token. Regarding
I'll register under you.
So yeah, I mean, if that's available on Wikipedia as well, imagine you getting every information on Wikipedia and you just tell someone, well, you can get it as well on Wikipedia. We can see how verified we are. That can also bring some trust to the project as well. I mean, it's just my opinion, you know.
Yeah, no, that's really, really good. Really good. I'll actually have a look into that. That's a very good idea. Very good.
So let's move on to my last question. In regards to the Gmeta One, we've talked about the estate, we've talked about the NFTs, and we've talked about the referral system. We've talked about marketing. Now let's talk about one of my favorites, the transparency about the project, right? The truth is, I think you were here. I think 2 days ago when we were having an EMA with a project called talking about scam project and stuff like that. I mean, that's the truth. We have lots of scam project, and I wish a couple of us here can stop that. But the truth is it's gonna be. I mean, if we are familiar with those scam projects, what about the people who don't have much idea about space, who are just new to the space? Do they have ideas in which they can get themselves out of this scam project or out of scammers? So my question to you is, how have Gmeta tried to make sure that their security on the project is one of a kind? And in regards to your transparency, I know maybe probably you must have doxed yourself before. You might be KYC and maybe your detail as well. I mean, aside from these things, what do you have in store to ensure the investors here that their funds are safe with you guys?
All right. First, we are all on our website. We got all our contacts. The main team. Obviously, we don't have the whole community. We got the main team that is behind Gmeta One. Everyone is there on their website, and it's got everyone's Instagram. Okay. Also, on our calls, on our live calls, when anyone asks us, we put our videos on. We're not hiding behind a curtain or anything like that. For me, that is one of the best ways to see how real a project is. But not only that, my belief is not every project. There's some that do, but not every project that becomes a scam was made to be a scam. Okay, and I'll tell you why. I've been in online industry and marketing, on digital marketing for a long time, and I've seen all sorts of different projects. Not all of them were made to be a scam, but for some reason, sometimes the financial crisis hits them, and they suffer and they have to close down. Unfortunately, they take everyone that was believing them along with them, and that's, hey, at the end of the day, I always say, only use to any project or any investment, use something that you're not going to be needing it to eat from. Don't use money that you need to eat. Use that surplus that you got. That surplus that or will make you more, or you might not. Hey, if something happens, you can afford to lose it. Okay, that's how I personally go about business, and I got various businesses, not only online. I've got a few traditional business. I've got a pizzeria. I've got a kids club. I got a few. Okay, I got a few, including we're building our Gmeta One land, which will be a play center with VR headset. So it'll be very cool. Now, we always have to remember, look, do your own research. Check who the people are in those projects. Check who we are in Gmeta One. And we got a video that tells you, guys, go see this, go and see this, and go and see this. But we go further than that, okay? What most people don't know is what we're actually doing behind the scenes with compliance, okay? And that's huge. That's massive. You guys can't even imagine. We're talking about we're even talking about financial license and a lot of other things, okay? But all of those things, it will come in due term, in due time. And if anyone needs information, we always say, go on our calls, ask us, contact us, speak with us directly. We are open to anyone. If anyone has any questions, they always got an email address that they can send, or any questions or ideas, or if they want to speak with us about advertising, they got an email that they always get a reply within 24 hours maximum. Usually it's within a few, they'll get a reply. But anything, if they got an issue with their payment, when they were purchasing tokens, if they're anything, they can send us an email within 24 hours, you'll get a reply. So yeah, now in relation to that project that you were talking about, you know, when I see a project called with their name, I get a bit devious, all right, and I don't fully agree with what they're doing. I understand that people need to research about projects and how to try to see a scam before it becomes a scam, or before like to foresee a scammer, right? And I think it is good, but they're trying to use it for a reason that I don't fully agree, because they're trying to use it for bots to get in to tokens, or token launches, okay, to get in before everyone else, because a bot works much faster than a human. And I think that is an unfair advantage, because not everyone has access to those sort of bots. And then they say, oh, but if you don't have access, we sell bots to do that. So I don't fully agree with, I think in everything, absolutely everything, especially in business, ethics is the #1 thing you should have. And I don't think trying to sell a bot to take unfair advantage of the ones that cannot have a bot is ethics. So for me, it was a good session, actually. I hope I answered your question, man.
Of course you did. Of course you actually did great in regards to that, especially the aspect where you said everyone have to do their own research, you know, and it's really, really important. Even while we having this AMA right here, no matter what you must have heard, you still have to do your own research. It's really, really important, right?
Exactly.
No one is gonna give you financial advice to get involved in a project. Make sure you have your own research. If you do have your own research and you're comfortable with the project, then it's your choice to decide if you want to get involved and stuff like that. So that's actually a great point you did mention there. And I think that would be my last question for you. But if there's any other thing we may have missed that we haven't touched, please feel free to add to that. Otherwise, we might get a question from the community.
I know there's a question coming, but I'm waiting for it. I want the question to come.
All right. You want to get a question from the community?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. So guys, you want to raise your hand now. It's time for us to ask question, and the Gmeta are generous enough to give out a prize for best question as well. So you want to ask a question in regards to the project. So
and congratulations to the ones that purchased over $50 in Gmeta One token while we're on the call. You guys just won an NFT star, which will be added to our digital universes. That's really cool. Congratulations. You'll be able to see it on. I will be talking about it later on our call. Okay. If anyone purchased and you're all later on our call, which is at 4 p.m. EST, I will be talking about that.
Great. So let's get a question from, let's see what we have here. Pels, you're muted.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
Can you hear me?
Hi there, Pels. We can hear you. We can hear you.
All right. What's up, bro? So nice project you got here. Real quick, my question is, do you plan to market your project to, people that are, let's say, maybe outside the crypto space?
We want to make everyone aware, and this is why we've done 3 big events in our digital universes. And for example, right now, every time we do a call or an AMA, we always share how people can get involved in digital universe like CryptoVox. CryptoVox is a very easy one because you can access with your phone, with your computer, and it is very easy to maneuver, to actually learn. For me, I think it's the easiest one for everyone. So we always try to get everyone involved. So for example, South by Southwest, it was nothing to do with metaverse NFTs, and we were featured there, like really, really good. They made their event open to us to stream live in our digital universe. Miami NFT Week, that was, everyone was paying $149 to actually be inside our metaverse to see the Miami NFT Week event live. So that's it's open to everyone. We are really showing people how easy, because there's a thing about metaverse, okay, and there's to me, I think this was a Mark Zuckerberg issue, not issue, but obviously he's trying to sell his product, right? Because Mark Zuckerberg owns Oculus Quest, and the company Oculus, right? And when he decided to go into Meta, is really more a marketing. He's a marketing genius, basically. He's trying to market what he's got. And when it did Meta, everyone thought most people thought, the ones that don't really know, that for you to go into metaverse, you need a VR headset, okay? And that's untrue. That's not. You can even go into a digital universe with a phone, depending on which platform it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, we are definitely showcasing to everyone, not only people in crypto space or NFT space. So I hope that answers your question.
Okay. My last question is, I know you said it might seem easy, but I know it might be confusing for a lot of people that are just joining the crypto space, or maybe the beginners. So I just want to know, do you have like a way to teach, maybe educate them, maybe like a sort of program where you just teach new people, that kind of thing?
Okay. We do have partnerships with other projects. Okay, for one of them is the MetaV Academy. MetaV Academy, it teaches you everything related to metaverse. So if you want to go more in depth of how to use it, on how to purchase your land and everything, yes, we do have that. Okay, we do have that, and very soon you'll actually be able to get some courses, a lot of stuff via our app. That's something that is going to be coming very, very, very soon. So, and obviously for our platform, for what we do. Well, on our YouTube, and to find our YouTube on our group, you just put /social media, and it shows straight away all the social medias, including YouTube. On our YouTube, when you go to the actual channel, there are many videos there. Okay, on the playlist, there's how-to, there are promo videos, there's lives, there's me going into the metaverse, there's full presentations, there's a lot. If you go here on videos and you scroll down, it's an ongoing scrolling, no end. So we are doing a lot to capacitate everyone that is involved in Gmeta One. Yes.
Thank you very much. My last question is, for the partnerships that you have, how are they being paid? Are they being paid with your tokens, or out of pocket, or from another source of revenue?
At the moment, everything that we do, we are partners as volunteers. We want to raise the token. We want to raise the 5 million so we can launch the actual token. So most people, like in our team, everyone is volunteer. Obviously, there are a few things that we pay for. For example, if we're doing if we're doing a press release or something like that, then yeah, we pay extra on those things because we want the world to be aware of them. If we're doing something specific things, there's some specific things that we pay externally for that. Apart from that, everyone in our team, our partners, they become partners by purchasing our token. You know what I mean? So it's a way to actually get Gmeta One to the level where we actually launch the official token.
Thank you. I hope it's a success, and yeah, best of luck.
It's already a success, my friend. Thank you, buddy.
All right. Thanks for that, Pels. Let's get a question from Paragon. Paragon, you're muted.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, buddy.
Hey, Paragon, how you doing, man? We can hear loud and clear.
I'm good. How you doing, too?
Fantastic. Excited to be here.
It's all right. It's all right. I can see on your white paper that you guys have a rare Gmeta NFTs that you guys are planning to give away to first 300 people that invest $10,000 and more in your project.
Yep.
My question is, what are the attributes of this rare Gmeta NFT that are worth that kind of amount?
Well, the Gmeta NFT, to be honest, it gives you exclusive rights in everything that we do. So, for example, if we're doing an event, you'll have exclusive entry, like VIP entry. If we're launching a certain space in our land, you will have VIP a right to actually be the first ones to purchase. If we're launching an NFT set, you'll be able to purchase the NFT set before anyone else. So those are some of those VIP incentives. And not only that, one of the main things that we're good, and you can see all of this information that I'm saying, it's actually on our website, okay? I'm not just saying this is also on our website. You can also see it. Rare VIP NFTs will give you exclusive access to Gmeta Platinum membership and a chance to win one of the 3 Dodge Challenges SRT. So we'll grab all the people that purchased 10,000, over 10,000 in Gmeta One token, and we'll spin the wheel. I do this on every single call, and we will award 3 people randomly, that will win a Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat body, and we actually got a really cool video for that promo. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, that's good. Well, if a person happens to win that particular rare NFT and has access to the membership that you mentioned, maybe at the end of the day later sold the NFT, will he still have a opportunity to be the member to be the membership since he has it already?
I'm sorry, I got lost.
Can you
Can
hear
you
me
repeat your question? Can you? I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you repeat the question?
I said if a particular person happens to win that rare NFT and at the end of the day he happens to lose it maybe by selling it, will he still have the same access to the membership?
Now, if you win the NFT and then you sell it, the person holding that NFT is the one who has the rights to whatever the NFT gives. So if the NFT gives them right to be on a certain exclusive parcel, which is only for those NFT holders, then if you sell it, that other person will have the right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. So you have to hold anybody that owns that particular NFT will have the rights to whatever thing that it entails.
Exactly.
Thanks for
And
the clarity.
these NFTs will be actually at this stage. It's like they're nothing, right? It's just like something digital. But in the future, just imagine when we launch a token with 2.5 million in locked liquidity on a DeFi exchange, on a decentralized exchange, and a token with a huge amount of utility, like what I mentioned during the call. Everything related to Gmeta will just be boosted because we will be everywhere, absolutely everywhere.
That sounds nice. I wish you success with your project.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Caleb.
Thanks, Paragon. Like he said it's already successful.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's also get a question from Nex. Next, you're muted.
Hi, Crypto Miguel.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm fine. My name and your name is actually the same. Mine is Michael. Miguel is for Michael for Spanish.
So. Cool one. We're brothers.
Yeah, we're brothers. Right. So I've been on the test chat. I love the way you're so hype about this project, and like Caleb said, it's already a success. Because as you're doing your Google search, I was also doing the same to look for it, and 100%, I was seeing it, and
it's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. And give me that reassurance that you know what you're doing. But quickly,
thank you.
I just want to get an understanding on the educational part of it on your metaverse. It was mentioned in your website. I don't know if you touched on it earlier, but the educational part of it about giving digital school, digital education. So what kind of school are you going to be doing on your metaverse? Is it going to be an high school or university education or tertiary? Or what kind of education will you be giving out on your metaverse?
Okay, there's going to be various different stages of education. One part of the metaverse education will be done by MetaV Academy. Okay, MetaV Academy is Jay. Jay is part of the team. Jay is actually the one that planted the seed about the metaverse to my good friend Richmond, and then Richmond planted the seed on my head. So he's the troublemaker, the one that caused all of this. And Jay is he's got his own Metaverse Academy, so he'll be using that to actually teach everyone, all of our members. It's very cool academy, actually. You just need to have one of their NFTs, and that's it. You got access to everything that they do, everything that they teach. We got many members from the MetaV Academy, actually, many members. And but that's only one part. We got actually a lot more. One of the things that we're bringing is the first metaverse university, and that university is actually done by an actual university that can actually issue diplomas and everything. But all of that is the university is already there. It's actually a university that's got a few years, so it's not a brand new university. But we made a deal with them, and they will be putting that university available to us to actually offer the courses on the metaverse or directly with them. So that is really, 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 really awesome news. Those are the sort of partnerships that we are building. We're putting together the bridges, the bridges that we're putting together, because that's what differentiates Gmeta One from all other digital digital universe projects, all other metaverse projects, because most of them, I would say more than 90%, are focusing only on building their own digital universe, their own digital. I saw a really, really nice call here in Gold Diggers, actually, the other day. That was my first AMA that I actually came and check out, and that was actually so cool, because it was a project related to the metaverse, and I even offered to help them. Why? Because we are not in competition with any other digital universe project. None. Actually, the other way around. We are building the bridges between all the other metaverse projects, between all the other digital universe projects. And we know that we can offer a lot of the things that they are going to be missing. So once we create those bridges, they also have what we can offer. So if we have a university, guess what? They'll be able to offer a university. If we have metaverse education, they can also offer all the metaverse education. So that's our focus, and that's how we know we will be successful in this industry. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, sure, mate. That's really awesome. It's mind-blowing. The fact that you mentioned a university, in the reality over here in Africa, the education is not free. And if you're going to university, at least you have to get at least $1,200 or $1,500 USD ready to get a good university. After you might have passed through some other scrutiny, you get a good education. So if you're having a university in your metaverse, and it's going to be done by an already existing university that is already there in the real world, coming to your metaverse, are there going to be charges for it? Are there going to be a fee attached to it for anybody that wants the education? Yes. You should have to have the J1 token. And if I'm going to have, sorry, if I'm going to
I was just going to say that.
If I'm going to have the Gmeta One token to get into university, how much? What's the minimum amount that you would be able to hold? Because I think there's one interesting thing the investors would like to hear.
I tell you what, I don't actually have the specifics on all of that, because those are partnerships that have been created, but they all need to be developed. At the moment, all we want to do at this stage is create our DApp, have our projects, have our token creating usage, so we can raise those full 5 million. Now we're on 1 million something. We're on round 2. Okay, so we want to actually raise the rest. While we're doing that, we're creating the utility. We're making the token valuable. So when it actually launches, my friend, I could tell you a price right now, but at the moment when it's launched, it's going to be a different price, because you know how it is in the crypto, right? crypto goes up
yeah.
and crypto goes down.
Yeah.
So it will all depend. It's like what I say is everyone should try and get as many tokens as they can. Okay, and I know I'm not saying for you to go and sell your house and grab them and purchase tokens. No, I'm not saying that. Get something, just purchase some token, hold it, because as soon as we start launching, as soon as we start putting the utility out, which is in the next few days, the token will start gaining value. But the value, we'll only see it when is the official token launch, because that's when it goes on the exchange. When it goes on the exchange, then you'll see the real value, and you can. Man, with all of the utility that we got going, I don't know. The token is actually being launched on the DeFi exchange. When it's launched, it's going to be at 0.000025. So let me show you what I'm talking about, okay? Because sometimes people get a little confused with that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me share my full screen here so you can see my calculator as well. And I'm going to do you a little bit of dream mode, okay? Don't take it as financial advice, please. Everyone on the... Oops, did I just stop share? That was not what I wanted to do. Share full screen. There we go. All right. You should be able to see my screen. Okay, now you can see my calculator as well. Cool. All right. Don't take it as financial advice, okay? Just this is a little bit of dream mode. The token will be launched at 0.000025. All right. That's the value that will go on at the exchange with 2.5 million in liquidity. Okay. So now that we know the value that is going to be launched at, with all the utility that we're creating behind the token, I don't think it's going to be staying at the same price. Okay. But we can, this is pure speculation, but with all the utility behind the token, it's got a big probability that it could go very high. Okay. Now with 2.5 billion in liquidity, it's not going to go crazy high. Yeah, I don't know if it's not going to be like those pump and dumps. And I was hoping someone would ask this question. So your question goes a little bit close to what I was hoping someone would ask. I'm different. This is a different AMA. I'm hoping people ask the questions. So this is very, very important, because when it launches, we know that most projects that launch, there's a big pump and then there's a big dump, right? Now, Gmeta is going to be a little different. Why? Because we want people to realize what Gmeta is all about. Now, a launch of a token, a launch of an official token is always a very big marketing event, okay? A very big marketing event. And because it's a big marketing event, oh, buy now, because now it's going to go up. But the thing is, people buy, and some of them will try and sell, okay? And for the first few hours, for the first few days, we got our tax, as you can see on the screen, is 2.5. Okay, but on those first days, we want everyone to realize what Gmeta is all about, what sort of utility, what they can do with the tokens and everything. Because some people they're just sleeping. Okay, they grab token, they join the project, but they just stay sleeping. Hey, let's wait until the project launches, and then I'll sell everything that I got, and I make a huge profit, right? And they don't realize the big picture. When will they realize? Is when they're going to try to sell for those first hours, first days, is going to be a high-level tax, okay? And they're going to go, oh, these guys, why they got such high-level tax? And they're going to go and ask in the group. And we tell them, we've got high-level tax for the first few hours. So those that are not part of our Gmeta vision realize the vision that we have, okay? And once they realize that, wait a minute, they'll think twice about selling the token, because now they will know that they can purchase they can be part of a university. They could be they could actually purchase a virtual registered company. They could actually purchase land in different metaverses. They could actually use our token for a lot of the utility that we've been talking about on this call, right? So wait a minute, and it breaks that dump, the initial dump that happens in every single token. Do you see what I mean? So that's very important. So anyone who purchases, for example, let's say someone goes and purchases, let's say $1,000. Let's go here, or $500. Let's say $500 in token, right? So they purchase $500, they get this many amount of tokens. So if I copy this and I times it by the value that's going to be launched, this is how much it's going to be worth. Your $500 at time of launch will be worth $537. Now, it's not impressive, is it? It's not that impressive, but guess what? But it's pretty cool, right? Now, can we guarantee that it's going to set that price? I don't know. Can we, will it go down? Will it go up? Whatever answer I give right now is going to be speculation. But we can look to what happened to previous projects. And for example, Somnium Space. Each parcel started at around $500. Now each parcel average costs $10,000. Okay, $10,000. They started at 2 cents, if I'm not wrong, at 2 cents per token. Their token reached a all-time high of $28. Now, okay, let's say we don't reach that. We don't reach the $28. Let's say we only reach, and this is an average of everyone that is on our community, on our official chat, on our official Telegram. This is an average that everyone thinks that will go up to. If we ask in our chat, everyone will tell you, hey, around $1. Some people go, yeah, $2. Some people go 50 cents. Some people go 10 cents, or some people go $100. Everyone's got a different opinion, right? So an average, what people say is 0 times. So I grab this amount that you purchased for $500. I put it here, 0. Let's say half a cent. Okay, just half a cent. That's $107,000. You just turned $500 into $107,000. And you know, I tell you my story, and I told this the other day here on a live AMA. Okay, one thing that happened to me was with a token, a metaverse token called SEEK. You guys can Google it. You can see it on any of those or CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. Is SEEK, or no, CEEK, sorry, CEEK. I purchased it for $200 in 2018. And I tell you, I was one of those persons. I totally forgot about it. I totally forgot about it. Guess what? The token was listed on the wallet that I purchased with. And suddenly I see on the wallet like a ton of money. I'm telling you, like a ton, like loads. Loads. And I was like, what? How do I have so much money here? And it was all because of that token, guys. SEEK was all because of that token. It's a metaverse token, right? And this is what's going to happen to all of these projects. Everything metaverse related is going to go crazy. If you want to invest in something cool, buy metaverse related tokens. And now we're on the downfall, which is good, is really good. It's a good time to buy them. So yeah, there we go. But for the university, to get involved in university, you will need definitely GMOPA tokens. I hope I answered the question.
Yeah, mate, you did. And you're so hype about it. The fact is,
man, I'm super excited with Gmeta One.
Super excited about it. You know, my wife calls me your name at home, Miguel. She doesn't call me by Michael, so I think that's why I'm so interested in your project. So,
oh, beautiful. I guess what I also, you're from Africa. Which country are you?
Nigeria to be precise.
Nigeria is in the house. I love Nigeria. I've got very, very good friends in Nigeria, like Baba K, like Samuel.
We're good people, and we like investing in projects that give us joy. We like money, so anything that brings money to the table, we go for it. And this is one of those things.
I'm also African descendant. So my mother was born in Angola. My sister was born in Angola, and my childhood, I was basically raised until my 7-8 year old in Angola. So I love it. I love Africa.
Does that mean you like money too, Miguel?
I'm sorry?
Does that mean you like money too?
Oh, yeah. Which African you know that doesn't like money?
If you don't like money, you don't have this project.
Was that a trick question?
Yeah, that was the question I was asking. I mean, I was just kidding. So yeah, thanks for that.
I'm sorry.
Thanks
may I also?
Yeah, go ahead, Mauti.
Okay, thank you. First of all, congratulations for that, because I know your situation in the country, and so you are a brave guy. I know that it's crypto, it's not as easy, let's say, as for us from Europe. So yeah. Okay, hello, Miguel. Nice to see you. Thanks for the AMA. It's really amazing how you perform. So you take the show. That's really cool. I have one important question. How long do you think that this preparation phase will last? So that means that you are looking for really a large funds. How do you expect? When do you think that the token can be then launched in real life to trading?
Okay, now that's absolutely awesome question. That's one of those questions that I was hoping people would ask. Maoti, that was brilliant. Thank you so much for asking that. And I tell you what,
don't tell anybody that we discussed that before.
I paid you. I paid you to ask that question, right? Oh, it's brilliant. No, it's seriously, this is something, there's various ways to go about this, okay? There's various ways to raise this money. Now, one, we could use VCs, capital ventures or venture capitalists. We could use VCs and get them on ball and launch this within weeks or even months. We don't really want that, because what VCs will do, they will take charge of a percentage of the company, of the project. And we know how VCs are greedy, all right? Because they'll want their part, whatever happens, which is good. In a way, it would be good, but in another way, you would take the opportunity for Gmeta One to be 100% community driven, and I see a much bigger picture that way than if we get VCs. There we are, like the team, in between the team, because we're all volunteers. We don't earn anything for. I've got other projects that I earn money from, right? But we are as volunteers, so we're doing all of this, and you can hear my passion is because we know the vision of this project. So yeah, those are the two different ways, the two different routes. There's other routes, but we would much prefer to go on the route where is community driven, and the community is the one purchasing the token and getting the best advantage of everything that we do, then going with big investors. But if we see that it's taking too long, and when I say too long, is like over a year and a half. If it gets to that stage, then we will start pitching it to VCs, and we'll be able to show what we just showed you guys here. You guys can see how awesome the project is, right? If we go to VCs and we start showing what we got, how strong the community is, and what our vision to go, the VCs will join. Actually, we already had some VCs reaching us, and we're trying to hold it because we want it to be community. This is why we're going on community. And I tell you what, it would be unfair for the community if the VCs join in, because then they take that opportunity away from everyone that actually wants to have the project, to purchase a token and all of that. You know what I mean? So those are the two routes. If we see it's taking too long, we will go on to VCs. But we're aiming to get it all done with maximum 1 year, 1.5 years, we should be done, or even less, because at any moment, it could come a good community member, a good investor within a community that sees the same vision as us, has got the potential, and he wants to join forces and be part of the community, because a VC will not be part of the community. Do you see the difference? Those are the two concerns, and that's how we're going to handle them. Or one way or the other, we will get there for sure. I hope that answered your question.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, Mao. Thanks for bringing up that point. So we'll just get one more question as we're running out of time. Let's get a question for Show. Show, you're muted.
Yeah, hello. Good morning, Miguel.
Hey, how you doing, Show?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good morning, Killer.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. I just want to know what's your hard cap and your soft cap on your pre-sale?
We don't have it. We want to reach the 5 million, because the 5 million is what will create well, the 2.5 million that will go into liquidity is what will create make this token not only stable, you won't make it be one of those pump and dumps, you know. So we do need that 2.5 million and the other 2.5 million. Now, one thing that was mentioned here, 5 million is a lot, guys. In the metaverse, if you do a little research, you can Google it. Okay, you can Google it. How much is being invested in a metaverse is insane, absolutely insane. The amount of projects raising 30 million, 1 billion, it is you guys don't understand, but it is a lot. And I tell you what, let me share something that I got here. This is actually part of one of our presentations, and you can Google, you can find this by yourself. Look at some of the companies that are involved. Let me see here. Where is it? I think I got the wrong one. Do I have the wrong one? I think I got the wrong one. Okay, I'm gonna get the right one. Okay, I'm gonna get the right one and I'll show you. But there's a lot of companies already involved in metaverse related. One of them, for example, MasterCard. MasterCard, search for it. They just filed a few weeks ago 15 patent. We're talking about MasterCard, guys. MasterCard, which was anti-crypto. Okay, they just filed over 15 patents on metaverse and NFT related. 15 patents. So they're preparing themselves, right? They're preparing themselves. JP Morgan has got a presence in the metaverse. McDonald's, Samsung, you can, there's a lot of presence and a lot of billions already being raised for the metaverse. So I think a lot of people get, how can I say, get a little bit overwhelmed and don't realize, don't see the big picture. I got it here now. Let me show. These are just some. Look, celebrities: Snoop Dogg, Paris Hilton, Lady Gaga, Madonna, Shawn Mendes, Grant Cardone. They all getting involved in the metaverse. Brands: Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Burberry, Givenchy, food and drinks: McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Wendy's. It's sports brands: Nike, Adidas, financial: JP Morgan, Citibank, MasterCard. There's so many. Look at this. The metaverse economy could be an 8 trillion to 13 trillion total addressable market by 2030. Guys, it's only 7 years and a few months away. This was by Citibank. This was a study done by Citibank. It's not me saying it. It's by Citibank. So I think a lot of people underestimate what is happening right now in the metaverse. So anyone getting involved right now are the ones taking the most advantage when we get to there, to 8 trillion to 13 trillion. When you get to that stage. So yeah, I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, that's fine. Also, you talked about
So I always go a little bit further, I always go a little bit further.
yeah, it's fine. And you also talked about your digital world, and it's created already. And what I want to also know is why did you decide to go with your digital world first before releasing the actual token?
No, our digital world has not been launched yet. We don't actually have it. We are building it. So we got videos. I can even show you. Actually, I can. Let me see if I can get it up, and I can show you now in real time. This is how we roll. You see, we don't just say that we do it. We actually do it. Let me see if I can get it here. But our digital world is going to be launched when we launch the token. That's when we launch the digital world. Now we're building it, and we show everyone that we actually got it. We don't just we do that because there's a lot of projects saying that they got this, they got that. There was one that was just closed a few weeks ago, and is basically like scam project, right? Unfortunately, there's a lot of them, but we actually have that, and I'll tell you what. Is loading right now, and it'll show it. I'll show it in a few seconds. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can. Where's my mouse? I lost my mouse. And okay, I hope you guys can see my screen. Yeah, you can see my screen. And there we go. I'm inside our digital universe. This is being built. So now, while we're on this stage, we can actually offer the road names as NFTs, the buildings as NFTs. We actually got the parcels. They're going to be on sale. So everything, because what we want is people to purchase our token and have some utility with it, not just have a token and that's it. Let's all hope the token goes up so we all make money. No, it shouldn't be like that. Crypto, it wasn't made for that. Crypto was made to be used, and when you create utilities, when you create value on the token. So I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, you did.
I'm going to keep playing here while I'm talking to you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did actually. Thank you. And also, how do you plan on addressing issues surrounding sustainability of the project and protection against sounding and unnecessary dump that can affect others' investments?
Okay, most of that is being dealt by compliance, making sure that we are compliant with rules, with everything, and sustainability is by giving value to our token. more value we give to our token, or more utility that we give to our token, more sustainably becomes the project, right? Because it's like this: once we raise those 5 billion, we put 2.5 million liquidity and 2.5 million in for the development that we're doing right now. Man, they'll be crazy because everyone will be talking about our token. And then if we go onto our tokenomics, and I think I've got it here. Actually, I need to come out of this thing, right? Let me come out of here. Put the where is it? Here. Oops.
Miguel, you're still showing the presentation.
Yeah.
I don't think they could see the metaverse.
What do you mean I'm showing the presentation?
Yes,
I'm showing the metaverse. They could see the metaverse. I'm passing now to the presentation. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, in Telegram, when there's too many people looking at the screen, not everyone will be able to see what's there. This is why I always. But on like I was saying, on the tokenomics, you'll see that 30% of this is always going to be for marketing and development, and on this here, there's a little tax. So 1% tax is always going to burn the token. So the token is always gaining value, okay? And 1% is going for development and marketing. So 1% of every single transaction that will go on our token with all the utility that we're creating is what is going to keep pushing our project to be in constant creation, in constant development, in constant growth. You know, do you see what I mean? So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, sure. I actually love the way you present your project, and it has a lot of utilities, and that's also. But what is there? Do you guys like the team? Do they have any past experience related to NFT?
Well, past experience in NFT. NFT is still quite new, right? It's still quite new.
Like an NFT project, I mean, NFT projects.
Directly, no. I've been involved not as on the development side. I've been involved on the other side, on the user side, where we purchase, we see how it goes. But our dev team, our programmers, they are very good. They've been involved in numerous token launches, in numerous NFT launches, in numerous projects. So our programming team, yes, they got a lot of experience in that field.
Yeah, all right, thanks for your
so
answer.
I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, sure, thanks. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it. Thanks, Caleb. Yeah, thanks, Caleb, for the opportunity to answer my question. Thanks.
Thank you so much for that share. I think that's how far we can go. Yeah, I think this is how far we can go. So if you have any other things you may want to add as a final word to the investors here, like maybe like a quick of action in regards to the project, please do, so we can wrap up the AMA as well.
Well, remember, and I already seen a few who did it. Remember, anyone who purchased while we're still here on the call, and I know we're still going to do like some giveaways and everything, but anyone who purchased tokens while we're here on the call, we will be getting some NFT stars like the one I showed you a few minutes ago. Let me see if I can still go back and show you again some NFT stars. Those are just recognition stars from action takers. We never know if Gmeta One will be one of those big projects. Guys, I can see ourselves next to Google, Facebook. I can see ourselves right there because of everything that we're doing the backstage. Imagine if you hold one of those stars. It might not be worth very much right now, but it not only gives you recognition bring some value, right? But yeah, we offer one of these stars to anyone who purchase while we are on the call, and I can check that. We've got all the time stamps and everything. But hey, you guys heard what Gmeta One is all about. You can see how serious we are. We can see how great the community is, how strong and how great the community is. Some of them were here on the call. If you want to be involved, one thing that I ask everyone, guys, be involved in the chat. So you're in constant update, and you then realize the full extent how great this project is. Because when we show people that you can be part of a token that is creating utility even before it's officially launched, you won't see any other project doing that. Absolutely no other project doing that. And there you go, you got one. So if you want to be in, hey, and we never know. It could take a few months to actually close the pre-sale, but it could just take a few days. We never know what could happen tomorrow, right? There might be a VC who could make us a really fantastic offer, knowing everything that we got here, so we can launch as fast as possible. So I tell you what, if we reach the 5 million by tomorrow we'll launch a project. That's as simple as it is. As you see, we're already developing what we say we want to do. So there you go. That's my final words. And Caleb, my man, thank you so much for the opportunity, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great presentation as well. You know, I have a friend of mine beside me who is actually listening to the presentation, and he was like, he want to get involved. He really don't know much about this. He really don't know much about the space, but he said he has $100 and he would like to get involved. I was like, sure, why not? I'm gonna put it through after the game because he has.
Make sure you give her your referral link.
Why not? Yeah. So anyway, it was
Miguel.
Hey, my friend, how you doing, Samuel?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I do have a question though before you go.
Samuel, you're Caleb's brother, right?
Yeah, I'm Caleb's brother.
Ah, you see, I got good memory. You see.
so let me ask my question before you go, Miguel. My question is, where Lambo, brother?
I'm sorry. Question is what?
When Lambo.
When Lambo. When Lambo. Hey, we'll all be there. We'll all be there, my man. We'll all be there.
Yeah, I really do enjoy the presentation, and I love the way in which you explain everything. You tear everything down to PC for the newbies investors, say. And the passion in which you're showing regards to your project shows that you know what you're doing. So I want to tell you that you keep on doing the good work, man. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you for your kind words. That was brilliant. Thank you.
Great. So I think I'm gonna stop the recording. I think this is how we can go so far for the EMA. I think it took pretty long than we expected, but it's worth it. To be honest, it's worth it a lot. So, but before that, we actually give out $100 prize to best question for the GMOPA. Then we also have an extra $100 to be given out as well as a wheel and spin. So how can you be part of that? I'm gonna be sending a link right now. All you have to do is follow us on Twitter, follow the Gmeta One on Twitter, comment on our Telegram. Comment on that Twitter as well, follow their Telegram channel. You know, with that, you have the opportunity of being part of the winner for the prize. I'm gonna be sending a link in a second.
Hey, can I put a music here?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, because I know it always takes a little. I know it always takes a little time, so I'm gonna put one of our just some of our videos. Anytime you want me to stop, you just tell me, okay? But I've got some cool videos here to show you. Let This is one of the reasons why our community goes crazy. We